आप किसी सड़क किनारे जा रहे हो, आप चल रहे हो रैंडमली, आपके पास बगल में एक रैंडम स्ट्रेंजर आएगा जिसको आप कहीं से नहीं जानते, और वो आपसे बातें करना चालू करेगा, रैंडम टॉपिक्स। आपके बाल लंबे हैं तो आपके बाल कैसे उगे, आपने क्या किया इतना बाल उगाने के लिए। I've seen that in hand, and
That
that
would make
is
sense अगर वो गंजा हो. Like that would have made sense in that context. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Orbata. My name is Sid, and today I've got with me Shaurya Sehgal, who's the man behind the hospitality come youth hostel concept called Bistar, which is based out of Bhopal. We're going to talk to him about how this whole thing came to be, what his ideology is, the whole game plan behind marketing. Shaurya, namaskaram. Welcome to the channel.
namaste.
Bro,
Thank you so much for having me over.
hey, ये thank you वाली formality भाई. इतना thank you
No,
बोलेंगे लोग.
see, I have to show that I'm a hospitality person, otherwise then it doesn't make sense for my
अच्छा तो ये
brand.
उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में है.
So,
ठीक
so
है वो ठीक है.
it's a marketing strategy, right? So
वो भी
I
है.
have to be appealing to a lot of people out there.
So everybody coming there would be like, हाँ उसने सिड को थैंक यू बोला था, उसके यहीं पे रहेंगे हम लोग. Bro, tell me about how this whole thing started. क्योंकि point यही है ना कि इस सेक्टर में आना, especially with your background. You know what? Tell everyone what your story is. Let's listen to your story.
I was basically a pastry chef, so I have done my culinary course from IHM Taj Aurangabad. So I became a pastry chef. I was working. My last job as a pastry chef was in Mumbai. So I was working under the celebrity chef with La Folly, Chef Sanjana. And from there, I basically wanted to, sort of break open from the environment of chefs being closed in a kitchen and experiment more in towards hospitality. And that's when I got the opportunity to work for a backpacking hostel in Uttarakhand, where I was their chapter head and I was handling all their hostels, doing their marketing, doing their PR and probably everything else. That's when I actually understood that there are a lot of hostel culture that is building up, in India. But unfortunately, there's one part that is missing out is hospitality. In a lot of countries, there have been a lot of hospitality because people have been going local since a long time. We Indians have been doing things a lot of way in reverse, where we are, making things globally instead of making it locally. And that's where I understood that there are a lot of capabilities that is possible into the scenario of hospitality in budget backpacking. So it's not just compulsory in hostels, but it could be in any sort of budget stays, whether it's Airbnbs, homestays, camping. So in this structure, I also understood that there are a lot of engineers and IITians opening up hostels, because money making business hai. But if you don't have the background of hospitality, even if people are recommending or giving you suggestions, you will not be able to understand that change what they ask, because you need to be in that concept. And for me, this is one thing that I've learned. I think I've kept it throughout my life with working with Taj, is that they always told us that guest is always right, and always see that if you're serving food, you should be able to have that food, and that's how you should serve it. If you can't have it, then don't expect the guest to have it too. So it's the same way with any hospitality place that you're staying in. If you can sleep on that bed, and if you're comfortable in that environment, you are willingly, giving it up. But otherwise, don't even do it. So I've seen a lot of places in hill stations, which got me curious, that there's no hygiene maintained, cleanliness is not there. A lot of foreigners which come into India have a lot of dust allergies. So all of these have to be, taken care of, which misses out the part. And that's how I came with the concept that there should be hospitality in budget backpacking. So not just hostels, but in a lot of way where people are feeling local. So we are doing, in fact, a lot of activities now in terms, and we are building up with new strategies also to help a lot of hostels as well as a lot of travelers to visit around in the country.
भाई this is beautiful as a concept, especially to backpackers like me. क्योंकि मेरा क्या है, मैं तो literally बाइक पे एक बैकपैक लिया, बाइक ली, निकल पड़े हम लोग. No, literally that's how
Perfect
I
way.
travel. This is the
That's
best
a
way to travel.
perfect way. True.
And I know when I go certain places, I either have to depend on, I shouldn't be taking names, but I have to depend on low cost hotels, or I have to कभी कभी youth hostel में रह लिया, जो भी है, depending on who I'm with and what the surrounding is. अगर solo trip मान ले तो मतलब यही है कि there are not too many options on the highway or whatever it is. And then to
True.
have this kind of a concept, Okay. What role does tourism play in this in all of this? Because I think you've been very strategically positioned within the tourism, the heart of tourism, I think.
So that was one of the major pointers again when we were sitting down. Location. Initially, this was not my place of location where I wanted to open
Right.
because I have never stayed in Bhopal that long. I shifted back last 2 years itself, and I knew that Bhopal. So Bhopal is a little backward. It's a tier 2 city. It's not a tier
Sure.
1 city. It's not a metro city, even
Sure.
being a capital. So people here are a little backward in terms of travelers coming in. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of architecture that's happening. But unfortunately, when I understood that there's a major role that government could have helped in terms of tourism, like they've been doing a lot of TV branding, they've been doing a lot of promotions, they've been doing a lot of bloggers. But what I understood is they actually are calling people, yes, but the development of the place, roadways, everyone, I think, I don't know if people are clear about it, but at least what I have learned is MP is not well connected in terms of roadways. Like if you go to Mumbai, if you go to Rajasthan, you can actually pick up a city, go to the other city and just take a road trip. But in MP, it's very chaotic. Roads are not good, long ways, you have to go take bypasses. So people don't want to go by road. Plus, in terms of tourism, when you talk about a lot of historical significance that is there in the city, in fact, just in the state itself, lot of sites, monumental sites, people actually don't know about them. In fact, MP tourism might know, but haven't promoted to anyone as of yet.
Sure.
So we started with the research. We understood that Bhopal has a lot of capabilities. Yes, it's a risk that whether travelers would come or not. But accepting that history and architecture is there and believing that, so a lot of old people had been coming here long time because of history, art, culture, those ones who retire quite early, And slowly then we understood that there's a big market now in India for architecture students because now there's a big, a lot of students who are going to architecture colleges. They've been doing, this course. So they've been sent to Bhopal because of these sites like Manav Sangrahalaya is the habitat for, tribal people where they have those equipment they've been doing from those eras. So they've been preserving all the housings, library. So they come for colleges, they come for projects here, they complete their projects. There's a lot of film shooting, art culture that has been going on. Off lately, I think Panga was shot here with Kangna Ranaut.
Yeah.
So a lot of shooting also is taking place. It's just that young Indians, apart from anyone who I've seen, apart from anyone who comes from an architecture college, they are not interested in these kind of places where they want to learn about history. But when you come to know that there is one of a kind of history here present, then it is something worth attracting for. Like we have the largest mosque in the country. A lot of people believe that Jama Masjid in Delhi is largest, but it is actually Tajul Masjid that we have is the largest. We have the smallest in Asia. We have the oldest man-made lake. We are the city of lakes because we have 17 lakes. So there is a lot of culture. There's UNESCO sites, a lot of dynasties that shifted in. And a lot of these places go unknown. So we started marketing with that, where we knew that people are interested for these kind of things. And a city having 17 lakes, having a lot of destinations, including 2 UNESCO sites just nearby. You have waterfalls, you have trekking points, you have amazing Mughlai Khana. That is like one of the best things that anyone can have. So these are something that was missing out from quite a lot. So we've been actually trying to not just promote tourism from our end in terms of our business, but we also want to promote tourism for MP altogether at first initial stage. And this is how we want to move forward with every city that or every location that we move in. We want to do a lot of research.
I think you're giving free excursions to all your guests.
Yeah,
that's something.
So so it's out of the heart experience that we want to give. It's it's easy to earn money if you want money. It's not that difficult. But once somebody gets in touch with you, because that's what Atithi Deva means, that you are a part of a family now. We want to treat you like a family member. So we have had guests where I remember where we had German guests, 3 German guests, Hindi literature students. They were here for a week. We took them. So my mom does theater. We took them for a theater. We showed them the play. They came back, and the entire week they just sat in the hostel because they love the vibe. And these kind of people, they feel at home. Usually what happens is in hostels, what I learned was the first and foremost was because they were, funded by big, investors, they had to return money. So they were getting more into booking. with Booking, what was happening is they were taking families, which is not exactly a budget-friendly place. Yes, for families it is cheap, but then you have babies crying overnight. You have to go warm up their milk. You know, travelers are shouting because they're baby now. You can't roam around freely in your own comfort space, even though you have paid the same price. So that was one thing that I learned. The second thing that I learned was also that not just that when travelers are coming in, supposingly I'm a foreigner, whether I'm French, German, I already have a language barrier with the owner who's sitting there, or probably the person in manager in touch. Apart from that, when I have to go see a place, I only know what I learned from the internet. So the internet is not always right. Everyone knows that.
Sure.
Now, when I'm following up the internet, I have to go ask a local how to go there. You know, there's a language barrier. Then they have to go in the bus. They have to, you know, it's a hectic schedule for them, and they waste quite a lot of time in all of this. So thereby, we wanted to cut short all of this time. We told them that we will take you, and we've actually taken people to all sort of road trips. We've taken them to Bhojpur, we've taken them to Vidisha, we have taken them to Bhimbetka, we've taken them to Sachi. One time we were going to Pachmari, Hanumantia. We've gone to a lot of places around, and this is not just to. So it's sort of a change for me also that people are liking it. This gets me happy. Seeing people happy is my happiness too.
Sure.
And plus also understanding that people actually start realizing that there's a lot and the happiness that they have is genuine. So I've seen where a lot of culture in India has developed कि सबको पहाड़ों में जाना है, सबको गोवा जाना है, and वही जगह 100 बार visit करके आएंगे. You have this life for once. This country has marvelous places where I think I have been very fortunate to see, and I hope to be there someday. And I think a lot of people should start going local, you know, start visiting these places instead of going to the same.
Because like you mentioned, there is a lot of potential to sort of boom in terms of the tourism industry, but because there is no logistic support, because there is really not much of infrastructure per se to aid and to support the tourists that come in the first place, that's where entrepreneurs like you come into play, and that's where you sort of, it therefore just becomes an unsaid duty for you if you're truly into hospitality, becomes an unsaid duty for people like you to sort of, you know, get in touch with or get people in touch with the history and all those things. अरे भाई तुम लोग का marketing क्या तगड़ा है भाई ऐसा तगड़ा
Thank you so
marketing
much.
किया है तुम लोग.
I mean, I think major source of all that marketing is probably the name that gets everyone hooked onto it. You know, कुछ तो Indian आया है, कुछ तो, you know, something that everyone can relate to is something has come like that into the market. So I think name was the major reason that a lot of marketing had been done. Because if you see Bhopal as a city, I don't think so. If I would have kept any sort of English names or anything, I don't think so that traction would have been created.
It's not just the name. I feel even the design is like very
the logo, like, yeah.
Not just the logo, like the visual design language, yeah.
Okay. So initially, like when we started off, I was the one who was handling it alone, single-handedly. And now it's like mixed. So I'm like the input person because मेरा strategy चलना चाहिए, बंद नहीं होना चाहिए. So I'm like the input person, but there's a social media person in Pune. So she's been helping us with, you know, the creative designs, how to go about it, what kind of market is there. And the second most, I think, about the design and everything, the concept of the name itself was the biggest, you know, point to what was the creation of this entire hospitality chain. And it was something that I was struggling with for quite a long time. And usually it always happens कि, you know, people are always thinking about the name first, idea creation बाद में होगा. For me, I was like कि पहले काम करते नाम बाद में सोचेंगे. And surprisingly, name actually took a long while, you know, because I was thinking it has to be relatable, it has to be something, you know, which everyone can relate to. And I was a big fan of Chumbak. Chumbak is something that is the way it's created, the way the name came out, the way they are with, you know, quirkiness, the design. So I was quite a big fan of it. And I was like, you know, ऐसा कुछ चाहिए जो बोलो तो मतलब you understand that you're an Indian, you're getting this brand out. So that's when somebody like my friend told me कि यार बिस्तर क्यों नहीं रख देता? It's the simplest word for your bed. I was like, हाँ मतलब why not?
बिस्तर ही तो है और क्या है?
Exactly. I mean, when you come into a hostel, you actually need a bed, whether it's a place of stay in any kind. Bed is something that you can relate to. And that's how then the tagline came in, you know, कि बोरिया बिस्तर बांधो और चलो. So it's like pack your boria and head to बिस्तर. So that was something very relatable. And till date, I think this is one name that has actually started pushing me forward to, let people know that there's something in the market that you can actually relate to. Like there are a lot of brands, but that Indianness with that hospitality that you need, that Atiti Devo Bhava, that is something that you need from here. So I think name has a very big gameplay in terms of any brand out there.
Talk to me about COVID. क्या है सीन अभी इस सिनेरियो में क्या है अभी बिस्तर पे हो क्या रहा है अभी?
Right now, what we've done is we've shut it down in August because what is happening is in Bhopal, there's been a lot of cases rising up. And unfortunately, what is happening is people are traveling to Bhopal. In fact, I've got a lot of bookings on hand, which I keep cancelling every day by calling them up, telling them, you can't come right now. And because like Pachmari and all is all filled up. So these are places which have, and the problem is they are not isolating for 14 days like any other places that they've been doing.
Sure.
So I know people will not understand this, that, precautions will not help you as such that you're expecting to. So it's better you stay at home. That's why we've shut it down. And what we are working in currently is, for us, luckily, it's not affected the way it's been affecting a lot of businesses that have been selling out. But this time, an opportunity we've actually taken up in terms of connecting with a lot of networks that are there in the travel industry as of today. We've been doing a lot of meetings. We've been doing a lot of what are these festivals that have been, going online. We've been working with them. We've been, sponsoring a lot of people. We've been helping a lot of brands build up. And not just that, we are now coming up with a sustainable initiative by us where we want to help, all these hostels that have been struggling during COVID and even before or after that, whether it's marketing, whether they have not been getting guests. So we have created an initiative which we'll be launching soon with us itself. Where we want to help all these hostels to build back up, and they understand that they do not have to pay heavy franchisee fees to anyone regardless. Because I've understood that this business is such a cutthroat business that people who enter hostel, they feel कि hostel खोलेंगे पैसा आएगा. Then they start off with franchisees. Franchisees, like if you take Oyo as a business model, I mean I shouldn't be taking names, but take any Oyo, take any brand. The franchise fees are so heavy as an entrepreneur, it just just loots them out.
Exactly.
So 5-year plan में आपने जितना पैसा उनको दिया है ना, आपके जेब में 1% भी नहीं आ रहा, because you have to pay your bills, you have to pay your stuff. So here with the experience, we want to help brands, and instead of taking so much money, we are helping only for as an OTA. So we have this entire franchise model that we've actually created for brands to be much more sustainable compared to these franchisees.
Sure.
Because brands only have to pay us when they get guests, and we will prove ourselves that they will get guests with our marketing strategy. So that is our initiative that we are starting off with right now. And we've also been working physically on the property changes. There've been a lot of gardening work. There've been a lot of shifting that have been going on. Yeah. So that is something that and this is something that we always do is whenever guests check out, the next time they're back in, they always see a new surprise or a new, addition to the hostel property. So this sort of keeps them excited to what next is coming in. So we also have cultural immersion dinners coming up. We also have open movie theater that is coming in. We are working on all of those strategies as well also, and we've been working with local people where we want to show them that your city is also beautiful instead of going to therefore promote this city of your own place. So a lot of work in hand. I think COVID for me has been a boom in terms of business where I didn't have losses, in a big sense. And I've been able to push the brand even further with the help of my team. And we've been able to also understand a good market in this time. I think a lot of people would have had questions in terms of marketing or in terms of the market scenario. But I think a lot of people have been getting answered in this term, and people have been working towards it. I mean, the smart ones at least would have been. If not, I think they should. And this is the perfect way. I've learned that there's a lot of scope in the industry still, even as of today, and nothing's changed. But and a lot of people have spoken also this, that I think I also agree to that fact, is that this COVID-19 has been a clean bowl for every brand that is out there. So everyone who's going to start is going to start from the scratch.
Exactly.
Even if the highest revenue, highest growth thing. So this is something that will show now the brand capacities of what is exactly next that is going to happen.
And ingenuity, because at the end of the day, everyone's got a level playing field now. If not
exactly.
If not a proper level playing field, at least something that is comparable to a level playing field.
Closer,
Now it's just reduce that gap. of brand value, whatever it is. People can start from scratch.
Exactly.
Bingo.
So whether it's a brand who's been running for 10 years or 5 years or even 1 year, they have all come down to one level that they have to do from the scratch.
Jate, Shaurya, what is your message to anyone who wants to become an entrepreneur in the travel and tourism sector?
I think for me, I would give the same line that always look out for things that you yourself would either accept it or are ready to give into it. If you yourself aren't comfortable with it, I don't think so that you should provide it to others as well. And as for tourism, it is a vast industry that will never end. People will never stop traveling.
Yeah.
Even in fact, I would say घर से घर तक भी travel करना पड़ता है. तो आप अपने भाई के बहन के कमरे में जाते ही हो. तो even city wise, it's going to work that way. It'll never stop. So this is a big, vast industry, and I feel there's a lot of scope in India where people can actually still step into the market and get creative zone to build this community of Indian travel network and promote the tourism in each local places that I at least know and heard of. This way, country has a lot of cities, lot of places, and I think this is the best market that anyone can sit and start even as of today.
Epic. This was amazing to listen to, Shaurya. Thank you so much for coming onto the channel.
You're equal almost to it, where you're helping a lot of entrepreneurs like me or brands like us, where you've been pushing up and you've been actually appreciating that there have been brands working locally, they've been working vocally also. And this is a big community that I've seen off recently. And as you said, that COVID-19 has seen, I took it as a boon where I see a lot of meetups have happened this time, that the network is actually grown in a physical way more than it would have grown in in sort of those events that would have happened. So this has been a really good boon. And thank you so much. Like, I know I'm not supposed to say again and again, but literally, this is the best thing that's been happening, that people like you have been interested in sort of brands and have actually given a voice where you've understood that these people are doing something different.
We need to empower everyone. We really have to empower everyone. करना है, जरूरी है. That's what this channel is for. But empowering से ज़्यादा हमें लोगों को बताना है, भाई ऐसे भी लोग हैं. You people might not have heard of it. That's what my channel is. People that have been heard of and not heard of alike. People are doing amazing things in life. We bring to the channel, and that's that. So I'm dropping all his links. Please go check it out. You'll love the content they're putting out right now. And like once this lockdown is done, I would highly suggest you guys pay these guys a visit. And yeah,
I'm waiting for you to come. I mean, like, log to aa jayenge. I'm waiting for you to come. And then we'll do bar crawls, we'll do food walks, and I'll show you exactly what being Bhopali is. So I'll give you a teaser. There is kebabs, Sulaimani chai, that is the salt tea of Bhopal. There is achari biryani. There is bun kebab. There is Bhopali Rizala. I mean, there's a lot of food out there. So I'm giving you a teaser.
The only reason, by the way, you had me at bar crawl. Usse aage jaane ka जरूरत नहीं था. But the only reason this thing will actually go up on YouTube is because there's no community guideline on YouTube against food porn, which is amazing. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna head to Bhopal. Yeah, first thing. Khatam hone de ye. Fuck, I'm here.
For sure.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Kar do. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys.
Please like, share, subscribe. I'm also gonna do it. I'm gonna comment first thing when the video is downloaded out. I'm gonna comment the first thing only. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna switch on the notification and I'm gonna be like, ab kar diya, ab main abhi comment kar raha hu, abhi like share kar raha hu.
Sir. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.